Hey everyone, and welcome to Brick Talk TV. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody out there watching today. And you join me today on our first live stream of the festive period, where we'll be looking at the Lego staff gift. So I got this earlier in the week on Tuesday from work, and we'll be building this Friends 10th anniversary set. So this set is the last set that's going to be produced in this series of the Friends. If you're not familiar with the theme of Friends, the main characters in the set are changing over, so the girls that appeared in it before are now old enough to turn into adults, and so they're going to disappear, and a whole new range of female characters are going to appear from 2023. So this was the last set produced with those characters. It's also the only Friends set to feature all 5 of the characters in one set. So if you bought any of the other Friends sets, you would have always had a few characters missing in a set. So that's a couple of interesting facts there. It consists of 1,209 pieces. So it'll probably take us a couple of hours to build. It does contain a light brick, and again, same as last year, if you join me for the Ninjago Christmas set, they've built this one so that you can build it with family and friends at the same time. So the way the bags are split up, you can build your individual elements of this set and bring them together. Of course, today we're just going to build it all in one go with me on my own. So that's it. Let's take a quick closer look at the set box in the zoom mode, and then you can take a closer look at it. So this is the it zooms in. This is the box on the outside. You can see the set number 40022022, so obviously the year 2022, always starts with the 400. Got number of pieces in here. You can see it just says building toy. You can see the 10th anniversary there. These are the original characters of the Friends series, so we'll see all 5 of those. There is 6 characters in this. There's a mystery one. There's a little sign there of a Santa hat in the middle, and that will be positioned up in this top area at the end, so we'll see if it's Father Christmas or another character. I was wondering whether it's going to be Niels the CEO dressed up as in festive gear, but we'll see. You can see the batteries are included for the light brick, and this is our set here. So you can see it's like a fireplace scene. This section does open up, and there's some more details which sort of signal the history of the sets. So you'll see little nods to other little sets that have come out in the Friends, and you'll also see some box covers as well once we open up. These stockings are supposed to symbolise, as far as I'm aware, the old characters and the new characters taking over, as far as I can remember. So the colours relate to those. So that's the front of the box. Nothing too exciting on the side. You've got the notes about the warnings for the light brick. Batteries included. 10 years of friendship is the name of the set. On the sides you've just got some more snapshots of the set. Here you can see all the characters we're going to see today. This is just that note I said about you can build together as a family, so you can take your separate sections. On the back, of course, you get a closer look at the set itself. So it says, celebrating girl power. It's been 10 years since the girls from Heart Lake City breezed into the scene. To celebrate the incredible journey of Andrea, Emma, Mia, Olivia and Stephanie, we've created this perfect festival set of fun Lego Friends details for you and your family to enjoy. And then you've got the translations in other languages around the world. Got a slight dent in my box, but you know, can't win everything. So let's crack open the seal then and check what's inside the box. Like most Christmas gifts, now this is the kind of box we get for our Christmas gifts of late. So it's similar to maybe you've seen on Lego Ideas, where you have this fold that comes up, and then you can see straight away inside the box. So what we got here, we got the note around the step into the world of building, so you can see how different families can build this. It looks like it's going to be a digital instruction manual, so I'm going to have to get my phone out in a second, scan the QR code. Then it says on the back here, download the app, scan the QR code, step into a new world of building. Would you like to share fun with the family and friends around your dream team? Awesome, build together with the Builder app. So let's get the Builder app to start with. Funny enough, I haven't got it on my phone yet. Just downloading the Lego Builder app from the store, and then we'll get to scan the QR code shortly. So inside we've got plastic bags again, so we haven't quite got paper bags like we did last year with Ninjago. We've got 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 1. We've got 7 bags all in total. You can see we've got a couple of sticker sheets inside the box here, which we'll put to the side for now. Oh, and we do have the printed manual, so we don't need to download the instructions, but of course you would if multiple people were using this. So let's just cancel that. And then here we've got the booklets. So you can see the sections here. Number 3 would be building this section of the set. We'll start with number 1, of course, which is going to build the fireplace, which looks quite exciting. 7 does the top. Number 2 does the other side of the building. And then number 5 does the sort of interesting bit at the top, which is where it opens up and we can see some of the historical parts of it. So let's just move the box out of the way. Put the bags out of the way. This is the first Friends set that I've ever built, so it's going to be a new experience for this theme. And here's our instruction book then to give us the fireplace. Let's open it up and see. There's a QR code if you wanted to download that. Morning Brandon, welcome to the stream. Christmas is already here indeed. So then inside here we've got a little thing that says Friends Forever. After 10 fun-packed years together, it's time for these fab friends to go their separate ways. So we asked them all to share their favourite memories. That's what the theme is of this set. Again, just instructions around how to build together as a family. Quick separator instructions as always. And here we go, we're going to build Stephanie first out of the bag. Just into this. So Stephanie first up. Again, I've never used these minifigures before, so they're a new experience for me. She's got some blonde hair, she's got some legs, and there's her torso. There's her torso. So she's wearing a sort of silvery jacket and a pink top. She's got the pink legs to go in. Then we're going to stick her head on here, and then she's got some blonde hair to go on top. So there's Stephanie. She actually is holding a glass, and so we've got a glass minifigure there, and she's also got a pink bow in the side of her hair. You can stick it in the top as a hole there if you wish, but that's first minifigure Stephanie up for us, so stick her to the side for now. Then we've got loads of facts here on Stephanie. So describe Stephanie in one word. She's a go-getter. My happiest moment with her, when we meshed our skills to win the HCL bake-off. Her favourite hangout in HCL. That's a tricky one. I can't choose between the sports club or the new street food place in town. Her greatest achievement? Oh, I've lost count. She's won championships in basketball, tennis, swimming, and of course debate and soccer. Plus her famous food blog is endless. Things you'll miss most about her. She was our glue. If not for Stephanie, we 5 wouldn't have knitted together so well. Without her I would have seen this world in far less detail. And that's from Emma. So you've done this like a yearbook for them splitting up and they comment on each other as we go through. So to kick us off then, we're going to get a 2x2 round in red. Going to stick a 2x2 red tile on top of that. And a 2x2 round red plate into the bottom of this. We get a little piece like this. Into that we'll stick a Technic pin in red, slightly longer one. If I can find it. Where are you hiding? There it is. So across section 1 there with a double pin at the end, which goes into the bottom, and we'll stick that into one of these Technic squares into the middle hole over this side. Then onto the end of that we're going to stick a Technic cylinder, and we'll stick a Technic pin into that, and one of these orange pieces like that, and that goes into the inside here facing upwards. Then we get the 6x2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in white plates. We're going to stick 1x3s in black just either ends here and here, and then our square goes in the middle between those, just like that. Then we add another 6x12 onto the end there of the overlap to give us a bit of a base. Then we've got some more Technic bricks. We're going to stick some longer blue pins into this, on each end. And then on this side we're going to stick some 1x2 Technic bricks in a tan colour. And then this is going to go on this side. And then we repeat the same for the other side. And that goes along this side. Just like this. Also, you notice that Stephanie is walking across the bar here to show us the progress of what we're making as we move through the build. Then we've got a longer Technic pin in grey that goes across the bottom to give us a full square all the way around. Then we're going to cover this up like a plate with black. So again, 6x12 goes on the front in black this time. Then we've got some 4x4s go on either side here, and then a 2x12 runs across the back. So you can see it's probably where the fireplace detail is going to come, and we can do something nice with that. Then across the back here we're going to stick some 1x4s modified with just 2 studs shown in red. Go right across the back, and then we have a 1x2 in dark bluish grey, a plate, which is just going to go in the middle here, just in front of those, just there. Then we're going to build a square around here, so we're going to put some 2x6s then, overlapping our gap slightly. And then at the other end, another 1x2 plates. So we've got a full square around this hole now. Then onto that, we're going to stick on the sides 1x4s with a 1 stud gap each side in tile format. And then those ends are going to be some quarter circle tiles, go each side. And like this, so forming a sort of rounded cornered square around the hole in the centre. Then we're going to add some pearl gold pieces, so we've got some jumper tiles, 6 of these. So these are going to go right across the front next to each other. One more, and we've got 4 1x1 rounds in trans orange colour. So first one, 2 studs in over here, another one right on the end there, and then we've got a couple that are going to go just on the edge there, and 1, 2 studs over on that side. That's kind of what we've got so far. Then we're going to put some of these triangle tiles just across the front here, so we've got alternating sort of lime green and I want to say mid azure, but I might be wrong top of my head. And we're going to basically pattern in the same sort of way all the way the front section here. All the way across. going to make some diamond patterns here eventually. Goes right across there. Down in this corner we're going to put a 1x2 tile, and then we've got a lime green 1x2 plate that goes down here as well. Then the rest we're going to use the same pattern as we did for the rest. Put this right across. This bit finishes off the front there, so you see nice bright colourful diamond shapes. Then in the front here we're going to stick some Technic pins with the studs on the end. So got one there, miss a hole, put another one in, and then repeat the same pattern at the other end. Hopefully this one doesn't want to go in. One in there, and one in the end there. Probably allow us to clip something on the front shortly. We'll do that straight away by sticking two 2x4s in black tiles, one in that side, one in this side. Then with the gap we've got here, we're going to actually use these 2x2 with the pins in the back. We're going to stick those into the Technic holes. There's one and there's two. So we've got some studs just in the front here. Then onto that we're going to stick this purple 2x4 plate, and then we use our first sticker. So we've got one of these round ends 2x4, and we're going to stick on the 10th friendship anniversary sticker. These ones are always dodgy for me, these round ones. Kind of like that, and then that goes on to our front section like this. We've got the 10th anniversary friendship. Then we're going to start doing the fire. So with our piece that we created earlier in the middle here, we're going to stick a large flame piece. It's going to go into that, and then we can move it like this now with that control we built at the start. Then we'll put that to the side, and we're going to build sort of a log to go in the fire, if you like. So we get a 2x2 in reddish brown, stick a 2x4 on top with a one stud overhang. In that one stud overhang we get some 2x2 modified studs on the side, one other end, and then along the back here we're going to get some 1x2 quarter circle reddish brown pieces. Put 3 of those right across the back section like this. Then we're going to put 2 in the front, one there. Then we're going to put a trans orange 1x1 round, and we'll put another one in. Then another 1x1 trans orange round, so you can see the flames basically burning into the log eventually. Then on this end with these studs we're going to stick a 2x2 printed log tile. On the other end we're going to stick a 2x2 round plate and then a log tile on top, just to extend it slightly on that end. And then into these orange pieces we're going to stick some trans orange flame pieces to make it look like the log is burning. We've got to do 2 of these. So there's our first one. Do our second one. Our semicircle or quarter circle bricks all across the back, and we've got 2 in the front with our trans orange pieces going in. Stick our printed tiles on. and then we'll stick our flames into the trans orange pieces. There's our second log now complete. And if we come back here, then we can turn these round so you can't see the front pieces, and they'll just go behind or around either side of our flame. So there's our fireplace, and you can still wiggle the centerpiece. Now into these front pearl gold jumpers, we're going to stick some pearl gold telescope pieces, so one into each of the jumper studs, forming a nice guard for the fireplace, just across the front there. And then onto that we're going to stick some gold 1x6 tiles. Need to move it over slightly. Too much hanging off one side, just like that. So now we've got a barrier right in front there. Now we're going to build a pattern that's going to go across the back to give us sort of the fire pattern. So to do that, we get a 1x12 black brick, and then we've got a sequence of trans pink, orange and purple bricks. Then we're going to stick some yellow ones, 1x2 yellow ones in the middle. So we've got 4 of these, and an orange and then a pink. So it looks like this. Then we're going to do another level, another layer now. We've got some glittery purple 1x1s here to add in, and gradually the yellow bricks are going to get less in the middle to give us an angled look. So we've got 3 on this time. Finish off with the purple. There's our next layer. Then on the next one we're going to put some black 1x1s either end. Then we put our purple glittery pieces, then the pink pieces, then the orange pieces, and then we end with 2 1x2 yellows, again like that. Then the next one we're going to put some 1x2 black bricks either end, again just to come inside, and then we're going to put some glittery 1x1s again. Then we've got our pink 1x1s, orange ones, and then we've got 1 yellow 1x2. So this is the sort of triangular bit for the back of the fire. Next up we're going to put a 1x3 in black either end. And then to finish this off we've got a purple, pink, orange, another orange, another pink, and then a purple piece. And there's our sort of fire background now. And then the last bit is to cap this off with a 1x12 black plate that goes right away across there. So there's our background for the fireplace. Then onto that we're going to stick some medium nugget 1x6 bricks, 4 of these, stick them on together, and at the end we're going to stick a 1x4 tile in medium nugget each end, and then in the middle 1x4 modified with the 2 studs either end. That's going to be the background. So if we come back in where we've got the red modified pieces, we just stick this in place, and there's the back of our fire. And then if you want to move the flame across, you can do that. So that's the end of bag 1, I think. Oh yeah, that's the end of bag 1. So then you can just position Stephanie on the 1x2 plate at the front, enjoying a drink in front of the fireplace. So that's the first section complete. So we'll stick her to the side, and then we'll go on to bag 2. So for bag 2 we're going to build this side of the fireplace, if you like. It's going to contain some micro scale builds of some of the sets. As I said, I didn't collect the sets, so I probably won't know what sets they're supposed to be unless the instructions tell us. Let's crack open this bag. I actually ordered a friend set off of eBay since this came out because I wanted a hot air balloon to fly over Bricktown, which I'll add in the future episode, and I've got one now from a friend set, so watch out for that. So in bag 2 then we have a red-headed girl called Mia. So she is wearing some sort of like safari shorts in a green colour. Her torso, she's got a nice jazzy kind of top on. So we'll find her head. And she's looking quite happy, and then she's got a red hair piece that goes on top. She too is also drinking, because obviously we're celebrating here, the anniversary. Bit of a party atmosphere going on. And she does have a bow in her hair again, a trans purpley, oh no, these glasses, I think they're glasses on her head. So that's Mia constructed. And of course we've got the little yearbook thing. So this is from Andrea, and it says, describe Mia in one word. She's a wanderer. A happy moment with her is when we hung out at the campsite and sang songs to help us ignore the darkness and those strange wild sounds. Her favourite hangout in HLC is definitely the one who finds those rare spots both in and out of the city. Good luck with tracking her down, though your best bet would be the vet clinic where she volunteers. Funniest experience with her, when we were stuck in her 4x4 with a broken down engine. She struggled with it for 7 hours while Emma and I hung out in the local cafe. Silliest thing she's ever done, when she forgot to tell us that she was in her digital detox solo travel mode and headed off into the forest by herself. Oh, the drama in HLC over her being missing and her whereabouts. So that's the entry for the book. And then kicking off then on this side, start with a 6x12 white plate, and then we're going to stick a 1x6 black brick all the way down one side. Then we've got 1x10 Technic bricks, 2 of these, flank either end of the side. And then a 1x6 Technic brick with holes in, it just goes onto the end, so there's our sort of base for it. Then we're just going to cover that with a 6x12 black plate. There's no mechanism on this bit, so nothing to stick underneath. Then we're going to stick 9 Technic pins with the studs on. So got some down this side, and then we're going to stick some around the front. And then down this side we'll stick 3 in, so 1 every other hole. And 3. So those are put into place now. Then on top here we're going to stick a corner black plate, the 2x2s in each corner at the top here. Then we put a 1x2 plate in the middle. And then we've got a green 1x4 tile that goes in. Then we're going to stick a 1x6 plate in black down this side, and on this side we're going to stick a 1x2 tile in black, and then a 1x4 tile in black as well down here. In the middle we've got a double jumper and a 2x4 in green, and then another 1x4 in green, so you can see how this is coming along. Then we're going to stick another 1x4 tile down here, but in the middle we're going to stick a 2x4 lilac tile, and we're going to stick a sticker of a set on here, and there's a little note for it, but it's number 6, which is this one, and it's the Friendship Tree House. There's a Friendship Treehouse set, and there's a note that says this was set 41703, released in 2022. It's a 10th anniversary celebration set, and that's going to go in the middle there to be like on the floor. Then we've got our continuation of our pattern with these triangles. It's continuing from the rest of the set. Just put these in. There's our flooring again. Then around the sides here, we're going to get 3 2x6s in black tiles, and just stick those all the way around the edge. Coming back onto here, stick a 1x6 brick with one stud off there, and that's going to have a medium nugget 1x1 plate, and then a 1x1 black brick just goes on the ends. Then onto that we'll stick a 1x1 medium nugget brick onto our plates, then a 1x1 black plate and a 1x6 black plate. So we're just building up this side of the wall. But Mantle, it's not too bad here in the UK, it's quite mild at the moment. Well, it's about 10 degrees, so compared to what it has been, it's just a bit wet here. No snow, we've got past the snow I think. So then we put a panel piece in here, and if I can find it, we'll get a 1x1x3 medium nugget brick that will continue our posts, and then the other side is a 1x1x5 brick in black just to continue up this side. Then we've got one of these arch bricks, and that's going to go onto our medium nugget post and go outwards, and then to make sure that connects properly we'll stick a 1x6 across from the arch across our panel piece. Then we get a 1x4 medium nugget piece, we'll stick a 1x1 plate into the bottom, and then a 1x2 plate onto that, and then that connects around the back side of our area. Then we'll push that to the side, and we're going to build basically the wall that's going to go on. So we start with making a hinge brick like this, then off this side we'll stick a 1x4 plate, with the 2 stud overhang we'll stick a 1x4 brick on, then we'll stick a corner plate 2x2 onto the top, and we'll do that for each end. So we've got something like this. Then we're going to add a 1x4 brick just to that corner there. Continue the tiling by adding a 1x2 plate and a 1x1 onto that. Now with that all level, we're going to stick on top here a 1x3 brick. Then we've got a couple of dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side. Then a 1x4. And a 1x1 in medium nugget if I can find it. So we've got this corner piece building up. going to add some more plates. So we've got a 1x1 plate that goes on top, then a 1x2, another corner plate, and a 1x4 plate. Then we've got a 1x3 brick. Then we've got a couple more dark orange bricks with studs on the side that face the other way this time, and then a 1x4 brick that goes on. Then we've got some plates, so we stick our corner 2x2 again, another 1x2, and a 1x1, and on the opposite side a 1x2 and a 1x1. Then we'll stick a 1x4 brick on, another couple of dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side facing this way, and a 1x3 brick. Where are you? So you can see the pattern building up on this side. And down this end we're going to put another large arch. Facing inwards, and it has also a 1x1 just on top to level it off on this corner bit here. Then with that in place, we've got some more plates to stick on. So we start with a 1x4 just to secure our archway to the main section. Then we've got a corner tile, 1x2 and a 1x1. Then up here we're going to stick two 1x1s onto our archway. Just like that. And then around this side, stick a 1x4, couple more dark orange 1x1s, 1x2, that just builds that up there. Then we're going to get 1x2 tiles in dark orange and stick them onto these studs now to give us sort of a brick effect on this corner area, like that. And then, hopefully, by magic, we can now connect this arch and this hinge to this wall here. So you can see now this is in here. And he does notice, of course. And sooner have I done that, I realise I put the hinge the wrong way round. Always put the hinges the wrong way round. Put that back in. So now we've got that in position and we can open this up now on a hinge. Put that to the side. We've just got to build the back part of the wall. So we start with a 1x2. We're going to stick a corner plate on top of that, and then a 1x4 can come off the stud overhang. Stick a 1x1 plate and a 1x2 plate on top to level it off. Then we'll have a 1x4 brick and then a 1x2 normal brick. Another load of plates, corner one, 1x2, then a 1x1 again, then another 1x4, another 1x2, another set of plates, and then we'll stick a 1x4 on top, and then we're going to stick this to the back. Got that now at the back section. Now we can see the back when we open and close this section. Then we just need to finish this bit off. This is going to be a hinge brick again. Give us a bit more support there. So now we've got another hinge. And then on top here we're going to get a 2x6. We're going to stick this right across the back. And then we're going to stick two 1x2 plates just on this end to level it off with these bricks here. And then we're going to stick another 2x6 here, another 2x6 on this side, and another 1x1 in the middle, just to level all of this section off. Then we have a 1x6 brick going across here. We'll have a dark orange corner brick in there as well. And then along here we're going to stick some 1x2 tile, 1x1. We've got our red 1x4 modified again, goes on. And then with that in position, we get a 1x2 plate and a 1x4 plate in medium nugget. Stick that on together like this. Then we stick a 1x1 tile on this end, and then a 1x6 tile on there to give us this. And this one then positions across the front there to widen the arch. Then we get two 1x6 bricks, just stick them on the top over here. Then we have a 2x2 brick, goes over here on this end, and then we've got these 2x3 45-degree sloped bricks. 4 of those go on, just to give us the sort of chimney indent, and then we do the same again on the next level. So another 4 of these going right across, just continues that slope. So now you can see the details of the arch, and we can still open up our section here. Then to finish off the top, we're going to stick a 1x6 tile and a 1x2 to go to the studs. Put that to the side. Now we're going to do a little mini build of one of the sets that goes inside here. So we start with a 4x4, a 1x3 arch brick. Then we've got some 1x1 round reddish brown bricks go in front around the archway here. 2 of these, what are they, fuchsia? Can't think now. And a 1x1 dark orange that goes on the front here. Then we've got a plant leaf and a cheese wedge in the same sort of fuchsia colour. Then we stick a 2x4 there. We'll add another cheese wedge as well. And then we've got some medium nugget tiles to stick on top. I think this is probably the tree house that we talked about earlier. This is the boxes on the floor in the bottom, and then this is the actual set in itself. A couple of dark oranges, that's kind of what we've got so far. Then we're going to get some medium blue Erling bricks. We're going to stick a white tile on the front of one and an orange tile on the front of the other. Stick them next to each other there. Then we get a tan coloured 2x2 round, and we're going to stick 3/4 tiles onto that in that pink colour. And then this goes on top like this. Put that to the side. We'll then get a yellow 1x3. Put this light blue 1x1 onto that. Then our Erling brick. And another dark orange 1x1 round. Stick another one onto that. And we'll stick a white tile onto the Erling brick. Another leaf, so like a little palm tree, build there. Then we get a 1x3 pale orange plate. We'll stick a white bracket 1x1 on top there. Dark orange curved piece and a yellow cheese wedge. Then we'll stick a 1x1 round with a pin on it onto that bracket, and then we have a little propeller piece that goes on the front there, and then we'll stick that to our build, and it ends up being like that. And then we bring back in here again, you can see the sticker of the tree house, and this is the actual mini build of the tree house. And we stick that into the back then of this section. So it's quite a cool little mini build there of the actual set with the sticker in front of it. Then we can close that and hide that, and then we can bring back in what we built earlier, and we can just connect this into that section there. So it's 10 pins, we can always pull it out. So that's the first bit. There's no studs to connect our figure on. Is it Andrea? Mia. So there's that now connected. And that's the end of that bag. So end of book number 2. Book number 3, we're going to do the other side here. We've got a bit of a space shuttle to build as well, I think. Glad you're enjoying it, Brandon. It's quite a cool set. So bag 3 out of 7 then. We've nearly done the base. So bag 3, we've got Olivia here. So find Olivia in the set. There's her body. And she's got some legs. So we've got some pale yellow sort of skirt on here with some blue shoes on, and she's got a blue top on. Got some glasses on her face and some large brown hair. Of course, she's got a glass in her left hand this time, and she has glasses, look like glasses to me, maybe it's a bow, in her hair as well, sunglasses. So there's Olivia. So in her kind of yearbook entry, if you like, it says, this is from Mia, describe Olivia in one word, she's clever. My happiest moment with her is our adventures in nature together and the many horse trails we went on together. Her favourite hangout in HLC is when not buried at a desk in her lab, you'll always find her in the HLC library or maker spaces. Her greatest achievement is Zobo, her self-made robot. I would never want one, but it was a wicked cool thing to do. And the funniest experience with her is when I dared her to join me on an impromptu camping trip in nature, and she planted motion sensors so we didn't miss our trail. Of course, I hacked her plan and took her on a detour just to see her reaction. And there's the Zobot robot down there as well. Maybe we'll get to build him in this, we'll see. So again, because we're doing the other side, it's a very similar thing. We've got a 6x12 plate to kick us off. Stick a 1x6 on there again, normal brick, and then some 1x10 Technic bricks on the side, and then a 1x6 Technic brick just on the end there. Cover that with a 6x12 plate all the way round. Give us our base, and again we're going to stick 9 of these Technic pins with studs on, so we can tile it in a second. Six there, 3 on this side. And one more. So there's all of our Technic pins all the way around. Then we're going to stick, as we did last time, corner 2x2 black plate. Other end here, 1x2 in the middle. This time we're going to be doing a spaceship in this centre section. So we've got a 2x2 pink jumper plate, and on the other side here we've got some semicircle bricks which are probably going to form some sort of cloud as the rocket's taking off. So that just goes in to position there. Then we stick a 1x4 tile on, 1x2 tile again, across the middle is a 2x4 black tile and a 1x6 plate across here. Then we've got a 2x4 lavender again, and we're going to stick a number 8, which is the next set of course that we're going to build in this. There's our space one. It's the set 41713, released again in 2022, Olivia's Space Academy. That's what we're going to be building, so we just stick that into the ground there. Then we're going to do the tiling again on the front section of this side. The last one is the floor again, continuing our pattern, and then of course around the side here we're going to put our 2x6 tile all the way around, just to cover that up. Then we've got a 1x6 brick, stick our 1x1 medium nugget plate there, and then a 1x1 black brick in the corner. Then we tile it, or plate it, sorry, 1x6 goes on, 1x1 brick, medium nugget on the end, and a 1x1 black plate just goes on top to level that part of it off. Then we've got a 1x6 panel piece which goes on, a 1x1 by 5 in black on this side, and 1x1 by 3 on the other side. Then we'll stick our arch, without smashing everything up. Let's try that again. Got our arch brick on top there as well, sticking out that way. Then we'll stick a 1x6 across to secure that into position. And then across the back again we'll do our 1x4 with a 1x1 and a 1x2 plates. Just sits at the back. Now we'll stick that to the side, and now we're going to build the side wall again. It's going to be the same as we did earlier, but all the way around. Hopefully I'll get the hinge on the right way this time. And on this side where we've got this piece here, we're going to put some downward facing hinges here, which is different to what we did last time. And then we're going to get a 1x4 brick, stick a 1x4 plate in black on top, stick another downward facing hinge in the middle, so one stud's either side, stick some 1x1 plates on the side of that. That goes on top, so we just built that up there. Then we've got our 1x1 with a stud, 1x4, then a 1x1. Build the wall up here. We'll stick a 1x6 plate across all of that. And then we've got a 1x3 brick. Then we'll stick a couple of dark orange 1x1s with the studs on. We'll stick a 2x4 in medium nugget just behind that on top of the black bricks. And then onto that we'll stick another 2x4 on top of those to go right across. Then we have a 1x2 here and a 1x1 plate. We'll also put a 1x2 on the ends to level this off. And then on these studs here we're going to make some logs. So it looks like a stack of logs. So we get two 2x2 plates round. Then we'll stick the printed tile on the ends. Then we'll put one next to it, one plate and another printed tile. So we've got some different lengths of logs here. Then we'll just stick one printed tile on top. I can find it. Just on top. And on top here we're going to stick a couple of 1x2 tiles. So we've got a stack of logs sitting in here. Then we'll add a 1x3 brick, a couple of dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side, and then a 1x4 across the back. Then we've got an archway and a 1x1 plate. Stick a 1x4 plate across, then a corner plate, then a 1x2 plate and a 1x1 just across here. Then we get a couple of 1x1 plates, just these on our archway. Then we can run a 1x4, couple of dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side, 1x2 as well, and then we're going to stick some dark orange tiles to give us that brick effect again. So down here we stick a 1x1, and the others will stick a 1x2. Running up so we can see all the masonry bricks, and then we can bring back in what we've started to build here. We're going to connect this down the bottom here on the hinge. So there you go, you can see the stack of logs, and we can open that up to reveal the inside. Now we'll do the back wall. So we start with a corner plate and a 1x2 brick. And we'll stick a 1x4 on. 1x2 and a 1x1. A 1x2. Do our pattern of plates again. We've got this now, and if we bring this back, we can add this to the back of our wall there, and then to finish off like we did last time, we've got another hinge brick to go in at the top. and that gives us this nice way to open up. Then we'll stick a 2x6 plate across the back, stick a couple of 1x2 plates just on the end to level up with the 1x6 here. A couple more 2x6s across the front, a 1x1 in the middle, just to level this top section off. 1x6 dark orange corner brick. And we got our tiles. Right across there to extend our archway as we did before. Then we've got a couple of 1x6s we just stick on top here with a slope now on the slant of the end. So 2x2, then we've got our 2x3 45-degree angle bricks, 4 of those there, and another layer, another 4 on top. Got our tiles 1x6 and 1x2 to hide those studs off. So that's that bit done. We'll put that to the side now. We'll build the spaceship set itself. So we get two 2x3 plates, whack them together like this, and we've got a bracket piece here in blue that goes on the ends, and an A plate. We'll just stick that on like this. Then we've got a white wedge here, and a 2x2 with a loop in the end goes on there, the loop overhanging. We'll stick a 2x2 in yellow plate into the bottom here, and on the front we'll stick a white jumper 1x2, stick a white 1x1 plate onto that jumper. Then we have one of these 2x2 semicircle type bricks, and we're going to stick a cheese wedge white on our plates to give us the fin of the space shuttle. Then we stick a white jumper on the top section, and onto that we've got a trans black cheese wedge to give us the sort of flight deck. Then we have a Technic pin with a cross section in, and we're going to add this round piece to give us the nose of the space shuttle. That's our little space shuttle construction. If we open this up, then we can stick this onto our pink jumper, and then you can see the space shuttle just behind the actual set itself, and then that hides behind there. And then if we bring back in our set so far, we can just connect that to the other side. So now we've got this kind of look here where we can open up the different sets in the ground level, and also hidden. And that's the end of bag 3. So push that to the side. Bag 4, 5 and 6. 3 of these bags are going to be used to build the next section. So we've got a large area here with several sets that we're going to build. This one is a bit of a thicker booklet, and we've got Andrea first up in this set. So she's got some cool pink purpley kind of boots like Dr. Martens with some a blue skirt on. Got a decorated torso there, like on her head. Got a light brick in this section as well. Here's Andrea's head and her hair, and she has a gold crown in her head. She's again, of course, holding a glass like everybody else. Oh, my hair falls off. So there's Andrea constructed. The yearbook entry first says, this is from Stephanie. It says, describe Andrea in one word: rock star. Her happiest moment with her was when we turned an evening being sad over losses at sports and pop star competitions into the best night out ever. Her favourite hangout in HLC is the mornings at the local studio, evening at the theatre and weekends at HLC radio station. I keep track of everyone's calendars. Her greatest achievement: I'm one proud friend of a Slammy Awards nominee and 4 times winner of HLC's Got Talent. I wish I had asked her for a cool playlist to set me on the right track before my matches. So to kick us off, we've got one of these Technic squares here. We're going to stick 4 pins in to the side. So one whole gap between each of the pins on the side. So we end up with something like this. Then we're going to stick another 2 of these together. It's a frame like this. Then in the middle we'll stick a 2x2 medium nugget plate. Then either side of that we've got some 6x8 plates which we'll stick on this side and this side. And then another 2x2 plates. Goes on the inside there like this. So maybe I have put this in the wrong position. It's supposed to be a 1-stud overhang all the way around there, so it's better. So now with that in place, we're going to stick 4 1x6 plates around this back section here. And then across the front we've got 3 1x4 tiles. And then we've got some 1x2 tiles to finish that off. There's one. There's the other one. Ding dong, ding, them bells are ringing clear and bright. Ding, doggone bells, they ring through. And another one there. And in here we're going to stick some tiling. So we've got a 2x2 lime green. Got a couple of jumper tiles. This is your colour, teal colour. Then we've got a 2x2 there, and then a couple of lime green jumpers. And then we've got a 2x2 lime, another teal one this side. One by 2 plating line, and then a couple of 1x1 limes going this side. And on the other side we've got a 1x2 in teal and some 1x1s like this. So there we go. So there's the flooring starting to take shape. We're going to finish off the tiling in this section here as well. So we've got another teal 2x2 and a lime one, teal one down here. Then we've got a lime jumper and a couple of 1x1 tiles again, just like that. So the flooring's sort of all done in this section. We're going to use the light brick now. So we've got one of these. So we've got to pull the pin out there so we can use it. of course you stick the thing at the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick a 2x2 green brick into the bottom there. On top of that we're going to stick a 1x2 tile, and then we've got 4 1x1 rounds with pins on that go on the other 4 studs. Then into that we've got this hinge here, goes into the pins. Underneath here we're going to have a green hinge as well. So we've got something that looks like this. In fact, how's that? Got to put it all the way around the wrong. Yikes. Grab that. Wasn't paying attention to where our button is to activate the light. So it goes on the front. It's the other way around. Let's do that again. Like this, then that goes on this side, this on this side. So there's our button this time, which is in the right position. And then we stick that into the middle like this, sticking through, which will go down into the fireplace, I'm guessing. Once we get that into the right space, then we're going to stick a couple of 1x2 bricks at the back here, and then build the wall up around the back. So we've got some 1x4s here, some dark orange corner bricks either ends, and then some 1x2 bricks each side. Then another couple of 1x2s with a 1x1 plate. These go then over there and one on the other side. Then on the ends here we're going to stick a 1x1 with a handle and a telescope piece that's going to go in. Goes in either side over there. Then we're going to do a 1x3 slope in black. It goes on top of that either side. And then we'll stick some 1x4 bricks on either side of those. Then we've got a little container here, which should have hopefully an elastic band in it. It's got 2, but we just need 1. And then we run the elastic bands between our telescope pieces just there over the button for our lights. Put that to the side and we'll get a Technic brick 2x2 round with a hole in the middle. Stick a teal jumper tile. Stick a pin through that. Then we're going to make another control here with some 2x2 rounds, bricks, plates and tiles going to the end. Then we get a 1x2 with a Technic cross in it, stick a 1x2 white plate in the bottom and a red tile in the top. It goes in the end like this, and we connect this into position there, and then if we push this in you can see that the light comes on and it gets pushed back out by the elastic band. It's going to be the mechanism that allows us to light the fire up when we want, once it's in position. Then moving down the front here we've got some 1x1 white round bricks, 4 of these. Oh, I'll tell you what I did miss out. Pull that back. We've got some 1x3 whites. Yeah, 1x3 white plates were supposed to go in here, which I missed. Then we stick our 2 on each side, 1x1 white round bricks. There's the other one. Rolled away somewhere. There it is, underneath the instructions. So there's the other one. Then we're going to stick some 1x2s on top, plates on top of those. Then we get a 2x4 red plate, stick a white 2x2 underneath. And then we've got 2x2 round plates, stick an overhang by a stud. Cover these up with some red quarter tiles on each end. And then we've got 2x2 with a stud. Sticks in the middle, and then that goes and makes a table for us just in there. Then in front, we're going to get sort of some presents, I think, maybe. Stick one there, then we get a pink brick, lime green jumper, and a pink 1x1 tile. Stick that in the front that side, so we're just covering up the table a little bit. We're going to stick some candles on, so we've got a 1x2 round end green piece here, 2 candle pieces go in the top, and then 2 flames go on top of that. And that sticks on our jumper at the back like this. Then we get a 2x2 round, and we have one of these pieces here which I've never come across. Looks like a bit like a cake icing falling down, which is probably what it's supposed to be. And then we're going to stick some yellow and pink flowers around the side. Probably a chocolate birthday cake. Celebrate the anniversary. Then in the middle we'll stick a 1x1 round with a hole in the middle, and we'll stick some cherry piece on top, cherry on the cake. And that's going to take position in the centre of our table there. We have a little cat as well, which does have a yellow bow in its head. Quite a large bow, to be honest. We've got this little cat here. It's going to sit down this side of the table. And that's the end of bag 4 apparently. So now we move on to bag 5, which is where we're going to get to see Emma. So Emma's got a purple skirt on and some white and sort of peach coloured sneakers on. Ooh, she's got almost like a Hello Kitty kind of top, although it probably isn't Hello Kitty given the licensing. And then a smiley face and some black hair. She's got a purple bow in her head. And she's got another glass in her left hand. So there's Emma. And Olivia has described Emma in this yearbook, and it says, describe Emma in one word: zany. My happiest moment with her was when we bonded over stargazing. I witnessed a rare comet and she channeled her inner Van Gogh, or Go if you're that way inclined in pronouncing it. Her favourite hangout in HLC is when not discovered new nooks and crannies with her camera. you'll find her at the museum or on her online art store Bitsy that I helped her build. Her greatest achievement is hard to judge considering her level of excitement is on overload after every creation. One last secret, not confess that it was Zobo, my robot, who knocked her art piece over before the exhibit. It became a masterpiece, but don't tell anyone. There we go. So to start us off the build then, we're going to get a 1x6 panel piece. We're going to stick a 1x6 plate in the top. We've then got a sticker, a large scene sticker here, 13. It's going to go into that panel piece. That goes in there like this, and that's going to, if we bring back in our piece there, just sits at the back for our piece. Now we're going to build one of the walls and add some detail in. So we start with a hinge brick, then we'll stick a 2x2 corner plate on, add a 1x6 brick onto that. Then we have a 1x4 and a 1x1 plate that goes on top, and a 1x6 and a 1x2 in light bluish grey. Hey Ryder, welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're well. Then we're going to add some downward facing bracket pieces. So we've got a couple of 2x2s in grey. So finish off with a 1 by there. There's that one, and one more. Goes right across like this. Then at the back we're going to stick a 1x1 plate just in. Then we're going to tile this here, put a 1x1 tile on, then a 1x6 plate goes right across, and a 1x1 plate. Then we've got a dark orange 1x2, then we're going to get some 1x2s with studs on, medium nugget, 2 of those go on facing inwards, and then a 1x1, just like this. Then we've got a 1x6 plate goes across, and a 1x1 on top there. Then some more bricks. So we start with a 1x1 brick. We get a couple of dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side. Then a 1x2 medium nugget with studs on the side goes on the inwards facing part, and then a 1x3 brick goes on there like this. Then we do another 1x6 plate and a 1x1 plate. Then it's another dark orange 1x2 brick, a 1x4 brick, a 1x1 brick, and then we stick a 1x1 tile in there. Then we plate again, so another 1x6 and a 1x1 plate. Then we've got a dark orange 1x1 with a stud on the side, another 1x2 with the studs on the side, and a 1x3. And then we're going to get one of these purple tiles here. We're going to stick another set in here, so this is number 7. It's like a caravan type set, which is, according to the instructions, the Friendship Bus, which was released in 2020. So it's set 41395. It says the bus with a hidden swimming pool. That's going to go on here at the bottom there as a display for this set. Then we've got another one, set number 4. goes on here, and this one is set 41325, which was released in 2017 and is Heart Lake City Playground, the first crowdsourced Lego Friends set. And that one goes on just above that, just in there. And then we've got another one, set number 3, which is a boat. Which is the set that was released in 2013, 41015, which is the Dolphin Cruiser, House Play on Water, the first big vehicle from Lego Friends. And that sits at the top there, a stack of different sets. So then if we bring this back in, we're going to attach this at the front. Yeah, so when we open it up you can see it like that. Put that back, and then we're going to build the side wall and the archway. So a 1x6 brick and plate on top of each other. We'll repeat that again, brick and a plate. Then we've got a 1x4 and a 1x1, and we repeat that but the opposite way around. Then we've got an archway, which we've done before, goes on there. Then we get two 1x6 plates, we'll stick them together and stick a 1x4 brick on top, and that goes across the top of our set there as well. A couple of 1x1s. Going on our archway, and then just pull off the hinge piece, do that again. So now this is in place. This is going to connect across our side wall just on there. Just adding a bit of framing there, and as always we'll add another hinge at the top just to secure the connection. Goes across the back over there. It's sturdier now when we open it up. Then we have a 1x6 plate that goes across the front of this doorway. 1x1 here, 1x1 by the hinge, and then a 2x6 plate that goes across back section, and then there's a 1x1 next to that as well. Then we're going to do some tiling, so we've got a 1x6, 1x2, another 1x6 goes right across, and on the inside here we've got a 1x4 modified with the two studs. Then with that in place, at the front here we're going to stick a 1x2, if I can find it, yep, grey tile, and then in these ones up here to finish off that masonry effect, put some 1x2 dark orange bricks. So then we'll put that to the side. We'll then get a 2x4 and an inverted 1x3. Stick that on the end, and then stick another 3 into the bottom. Then we've got a 1x1 on the end, and then we'll stick a couple of these bracket type pieces together. Then on this end we'll stick an upward facing red bracket piece and a 1x2 plate, and then along the back here we've got these inverted curved pieces, which will hopefully stick 4 of these in the back here, 2, 3 and 4. Put that to the side, get a 2x3, and then going to repeat these inverted pieces going into the bottom. that onto this existing piece. Add another upward facing bracket piece, and then some more curved pieces. Stick a 1x1 plate into the end and finish off with another inverted curved piece. Then onto the front of these brackets we're going to stick some red 1x2 jumpers. And if we flip this over into this hole here, we're going to stick a handlebar piece in. And then this will stick at the front. This is going to be the mantle piece for the fireplace. We'll put our stockings once we create them. So we add that to the front. Then we get a black 1x2. We've got a little sticker to stick on this. Goes on there like that. Then we'll stick a 1x1 plate into the bottom and a 1x1 round next to the ouch, next to that. Then on top of that we've got a 1x3 tile in magenta colour, and we stick a gold roller skate piece into the bottom here. Then we get another roller skate piece and we stick a 1x1 plate into the bottom of that. We stick a trans clear Erling brick into the top, and then a trans clear 1x1 tile in the front, and we stick that to that, and we create this bus, which is then going onto the bar that we just stuck in there. And this of course is one of the sets, and it's from 2015. It's the Popstar Tour Bus set 41106, a bus that transforms into a mobile stage. So that's what that one is, so on the mantelpiece. Now we're going to do a stocking. So the stocking starts with a heart-shaped plate. Stick a upward facing bracket in white there, a 1x2 plate, and then a 2x2 round. You see it's like a stocking shape already. Then we've got a lavender 2x2. We've got a quarter circle, a 1x1, and then we'll do two more quarter circles to give us the stocking look. Then on the top we're going to stick a 1x2 tile. So there's our first stocking, so we can stick that on the front there. Next up is another stocking, it's a blue one. It's going to be the last bit of bag 5, so not got much more left to go. There's our blue stocking. Let's have to bring this back in. There you go, you can see the stockings over the mantelpiece. That's the end of bag 5. Let's crack open bag 6 and 7. Build the other half now before we get to the top roof piece. We do have a Christmas wreath that we're going to build on this one as well. There's no minifigure for this one, so we've got all of the original ones. We've just got our secret one that's going to be built at the end. So for this side we start off with a 1x6x6 panel piece, stick a 1x6 plate in the top again, and we've got our sticker for a scene setter. It's going to go on the inside. goes in there like that. And then like we did earlier, we're just going to stick this at the back, across there. So now you can see a bit of a scene setter going right across the back there. Then we'll build that front wall for the other side now. So we start again with the hinge. Got a plate there, 1x6. Then we need a 1x4 plate, if I can find it. There's the 1x4, there it is. And then a 1x1. And we've got our grey. So we've got 1x4 there in light bluish grey and a 1x2. Then we've got our brackets. 1x2 ones, and there's one there, one here, another one there, and then we have a 1x1 one, and we'll stick another 1x6 plate right across, and then a 1x2 medium nugget, so there's a 1x2 plate. Goes across like this, and then on top we're going to stick some bricks, so dark orange, and we've got some 1x2s again with studs on the side, so we can put some sets on the inside, and then a 1x3 on top, and we've got our plates, 1x6 there, 1x1 and another 1x1. And we've got some dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side, facing outwards. Go on first, and a medium nugget 1x1, and a couple more of our 1x2s with the studs on the inside, just to hang some more sets up. And then we've got again 1x6 and some 1x1s. 1x2 in dark orange, and a 1x3 and a 1x4. Another set of 1x6 plates, and some 1x1s going on again. Then we have our dark orange 1x1s with studs on the side again. 2 of those, and then in the middle we've got some 1x2s with the 2 studs too. Then we've got a 1x4 plate and a 1x1. So our wall is looking like this so far. We're also going to add in some 1x1 tiles into our bits that stick out, just like that. So now with that done, we're back to our Lego sets. So we get another 2x4 lavender piece. It's set number 5. Looks like another house. So we've got this one this time, and this is the set from 2018, 41340, which is Friendship House. The brand is rebooted in 2018 with the Ultimate Clubhouse. So that's our first set that goes on. And our next one, it's like fairground this time. And this one, which is a set from 2016, and it was set 41130, which is the amusement park roller coaster, the winner of the Toy of the Year in 2016. It goes on next, and then our final one in the set. Again, looks like another house.
You know it's Christmas. Snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas.
Which is this one, which is a set from 2012, which is 3315, which is Olivia's house, the first character house for Lego Friends. That one goes at the top, displayed there. So then we can bring this back in. We can connect it to the front. Looks like this at the moment. We'll come back to it in a moment once we've done the side wall. 1x6 and the 1x6 plate. Again, repeat that pattern for 2 rows. Then we stick a 1x4 and a 1x1 on top. Then we change it, do the same again. We've got our large archway, then it goes on. Get a couple of 1x6s in plate form, stick them together. Stick a 1x4 at the back, and then we'll stick those to secure archway on top. Then we've got a couple of 1x1s that just need to go in top of our archway. And then if we bring this back in, we can then connect this down the side. Then we add our top set of hinges. Just to secure that a bit better. We're going to add some plates then. So we've got a 2x6 plate. Goes in first. With a 1x1 there. Then we've got a 1x8 which goes across the middle there. To connect the 2 panels together. And a corner plate that goes on the front there. Then we're going to add some tiles, so some 1x6 tiles just going across. And then our red 1x4 modifier goes in the middle so we can connect the top section. Then to finish us off, we'll have another one there, another 1x2 there. We'll also get another 1x8. We'll stick a 1x4 2 stud offset in the middle, and we'll stick a couple of 1x6 on there, and that goes into the middle to connect our 2 archways together. And then hopefully you can see that these now connect in here. This is kind of what we've got at the moment. We'll do our front mantelpiece. For this next section, before we do that, stick a grey tile on there, and we need our masonry. And the tiles going on. So we end up with something like this. Put that to the side. Let's build our next mantelpiece. Couple of brackets. Then we've got our upward facing red bracket, and then we stick a 1x2 plate. And our curved pieces, inverted curved pieces. Run these across. Then we get a 2x3, we do the same again. We can stick this then into that existing one, continue our got to put the bracket in first. other bracket in and a 1x1 on the end. Then we can put our inverted curved pieces. Run across here. We're going to stick the jumpers, the red jumpers, in the front here, ready for our stockings. And if we flip this over this time, instead of sticking a handlebar in there, we're going to stick a Technic claw in black just into the top. And then if we bring back in, we can just stick that on there. So there's the rest of the mantelpiece. Now before we finish that off, we're going to build a Christmas wreath that's going to go across. So we've got these 2x2, 1x2, sorry, round ends plates. Stick 3 together like this. Then we need to make 4 like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Connect these all together. Make it more wreath-like in a minute. Stick the last one together. Not quite a wreath, but getting there. Once we have to use it about to make it more round. And with that in place, we get 6 cherries, and we're going to stick these around the edge, every other. Got the cherries going around the wreath, and then we're going to add in between that these green leaves. Like this, and then we're going to stick 5 shoots. Oh. And 1 red flower. Red flower in there. Then the green shoots are going to go into our leaf. Just like that. Then when we've got the red flower, we're going to stick another handlebar piece in. Totally happy with the roundness of my wreath. And then we'll stick that into the top here, into this 1x1 round we've still got going on there. So there you go, we've got the wreath above the fireplace. Then we're going to build the Zobots, I think it was called. So we are going to build it. So we start with a 1x1 with 5 studs. We're going to stick some trans clear blue 1x1 rounds either side, and a pink 1x1 round at the front. Then we've got 1x1s with clips on. We stick either side for his arms. There's 1. There's 2. Then we've got a binocular piece for his head. And then for his legs we've got a 2x2 rounds with a stud in the middle, which we'll stick in 2x2 round with some clips, and then some wheels going to the bottom. That feeds in there, and then in the back we stick an antenna angled down. It says our Zobot, I think he was called. He's called Zobo, sorry. So it says the 6 members of the group and Olivia's trusted sidekick, and he's going to be the one who's going in our Technic port at the front, so he can just appear there at the front, which is cool. That was released, no, it doesn't say there, it doesn't say a set number, it's just a general figure that we have. Now we're going to do some more stockings then for the other characters, so some more heart shapes. So upward facing bracket here, and we've got a 1x2 plate, 2x2 round. This one is a blue coloured stocking. Goes onto the front on that side, and then our last one is going to be a green one on this section. Well, I'll say green, it's more teal colour. Going to go on to the last one, so there we go. You can see it's at the end of, yes, that's the end of that section. So you can see the nice wreath on top. We've got Zobo, we've got the bus, and then if we open this up, you can see all the old sets hanging around here. Got a nice big sort of celebratory cake, got a little cat, and of course we've got the controls now where we can start to turn the fire on. So if we close this and we bring back in, oh, no, don't break it. As I break it, don't pick it up like that, is the what I would suggest. Just do a quick repair job. Why would you pick it up by the replaceable back section? You wouldn't. So why did I do that? So now we're going to just stick this into the into this middle section here. That's kind of, hope it doesn't fall off. That's how it looks at the moment. And then of course now we can stick the light on. You can see how the fire lights up, which is quite cool. It lights up really well there. That. So that's where we are so far. So let's move next section. We've got to build the top bit here, which is our last section. So last of bag 7, which you can see here. We're going to be doing more stockings, a bit of a roof. We've got some candy canes. And we've got a Christmas present, and this is where we've got our mystery figure that's going to be added in this one as well. So let's take a look. Oh, there's a secret figure straight away. We are building a friend's version of Santa Claus, which of course is going to be totally unique to this set. Probably worth a lot of money. He's got his own little packet here for his hats as well. How cool is that? So we've got a nice Santa Claus legs with his long jacket, then he's got his torso here, then he's got his head and his beard, and he's, oh, try and put his Christmas hat on the right way. There's a neck to these things. So there's a friend's Father Christmas, which is unique to this set. How cool is that? Just going to stick him to the side because he's going to be hidden inside the Christmas present, I think. And to start off the Next section we get 6x8 plate. We're going to stick a red jumper 2x4 in the middle there, and then we're going to stick, oh no, I was right actually, quite 2 stud overhang, and then we stick a 6x6 plate onto that. Then we're going to stick another one just in front, and then either side we're going to flank it with some 1x4s, just like that. Then we've got a 1x6 plate goes on the ends. And we've got some 1x2 plates. We're going to stick another red, if I can find it, a red 1x4 tile in the front. Where is it? Can't see it. Didn't leave it in the bag. Oh, there it is. Underneath the hearts, just goes into the front there. Then we've got some 1x2s with 2 studs on the end. Go either side here and here. And then we've got 2 1x1s with studs on the side that go just next to that. Goes here. Go this side. Then all across the front we're going to add this 2x12 light bluish grey plate that overhangs by 1 stud. Then we're going to add a 1x4 with studs on the side in white to each side, like this. Then we get a ball joint plate, stick a 1x2 plate into the bottom of that, and then we'll stick 2 slopes off the sides here. And then we're going to stick a ball joint pin into that and angle it, and we're going to stick this one on this side, and then we need to put another one for the other side. Angles up just like that. It's ready for our candy canes, which we're going to create later. Then we need a 2 stud offset and stick a 1x8 white plate across, and some 1x2s each end. Then we've got 2 corner plates in white. These are going to go outward facing. Got a 2x10 or 12, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 2x10 in white, just goes across there again. Then we'll do another 1x8 white plates, and a couple more 1x2s just at the back. Now we've got the sort of snow effect. We're going to do some red and green, so some downward facing brackets. The large ones in green, and then the smaller ones in red. They'll run across the complete front here, alternating under these. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get 8 2x2s, and we're going to pair them up in plate stays. And we'll stick these on the green downward facing bracket parts across the front. and then we're going to get 6 of these curved pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stick them into these 1x2 plates, and then put a tile 1x2 in top. So we're going to make 3 lots of these. And then these are going to go in between on the red brackets. More snow detail. Then stick that to the side. We're going to do a side section now. So we get 2 1x8 plates, stick them together. We've got these, one of these corner curved pieces. Then we've got a 1x4 curved piece, and then we've got 3 single curved pieces as well. 2 and 3, and then we get a 1x8 white tile. Stick that across all the studs there. Bring this back in. This is going to connect on the side to give us a continuation of the snow. And we'll do the same for the other side, but the other way around. So a couple of 1x8 plates. This time we'll stick the single the curved ones down this end. 3 of those. And a 1x4. Corner one and a 1x8 tile. Then we'll stick that into that end. Then across the top here, just to cover all of this stuff up, we're going to stick 2x6 tiles in whites, this end. Another one here, and here, and then a 2x4 just in the middle, like that. Now we're going to do some stockings, so get our heart shapes again. We're facing bracket, 2x2 rounds, 1x2 in there, and we've got some lime green tiles, so and finish off with a white tile on top. So that's our first stocking for this section. That goes on there. Then we've got a orange one. We're supposed to do a yellow one first. The colouring didn't look right. So we've got the orange one, and then we'll do a yellow one, which is what we're supposed to have done. Finish off with that, so then just a couple more. So we've got our yellow stocking on first, and our orange one, and then our last one is going to be a pink one. And we're going to build the candy canes that go on the top as well. As I said, this is the you've got the old stockings and the new stockings. So there's all the stockings on this one. Now we'll do the candy canes. So start with some Technic tubes, and I'm going to stick an black axle into this one. And we'll stick in our red tube. And we've got Technic pin. Red. Goes into that, and then this connects into that ball joint we stuck in earlier, so we can angle these really how we like. Is the first one, and we do our next one. There's our other one, so we bring that back into here. So there we go, there's our two candy canes that are sticking out the top of our scene. Now we're going to build the Christmas present. It's going to sit in the middle, and I think is going to house Father Christmas. We'll start with this azure colour. I'm going to stick some 1x4 plates around, and a white 2x4 1x2 jumper. And we've got a 1x2 in pink with studs on the side that's facing outwards. Some 1x2 dual coloured ones. And then more pink. And some 1x1 bricks. There's our base. Then we're going to get two 1x4 plates and stick them together. We're going to stick another pink 1x2 with studs in the side, in the middle, and have some 1x1s on the other side like that, and top it with a 1x4 that goes at the back like that. And we've got four 1x2 panel pieces in the blue colour. Just goes around there to build the sides up. Then we have a 1x2 plate in the blue. Stick our pink brick in, and then we've got a double cheese wedge in pink that goes on top, and that sits at the back. And we've got some 1x2 bricks. Stick a 1x4 across. Stick some 1x2 plates, if I can find them, just in front to level this off. We'll put a couple of 1x2 tiles either side. There's one here. And then as we move around, we get a couple of 1x2 plates, stick our 1x2 pink bricks in, put some cheese wedges on. Do that twice. As we move round, then we'll put some 1x1s here and here. We've got 1x4 across, gives a little doorway, and then a couple of blue tiles. Then for the roof, we'll get a 2x4 pink plate. We'll stick a 1x2 tile, jumper tile, and another 1x2. That then goes into the middle like a bow forming here, wrap around here. Then we've got the other side which is going to be able to be removed so we can reveal Father Christmas. So we start with two 1x4s together, 1x2 there with the studs on the side, some 1x1s. Continue this up. So there's this wall here, and that can go just on the jumper tile here, so it looks like a removable wall where we can reveal Father Christmas. And then we've got these 2x6 tiles which we can put round. Gives us that look of a bow going right around the Christmas present, like this, up to the top. And then to do the bow, we're going to get 2x2 plates and then stick two of these curved pieces, and then that's going to go at an angle on top to give us a Christmas present. How cool is that? So then we remove this, and then we sit Santa Claus down, and then Santa Claus slides into there, and you can slide out again. Like this. He's just fits just nicely into there, and then we stick the Christmas present door on. And then if we bring back in our Christmas top, then we can stick the present right on top. And then what we do is bring back in our set, and then it sticks onto the top. So we'll go to the wide camera. You can see the set complete now. So on the outside, we've got the fireplace, we've got the logs. If you open up this, we've got some mini builds of a spaceship and the sort of tree house that came out early in the year. And then we can open up, hopefully, this section here where we can reveal more sets. There we've got the party going on. Of course we can add the other figures into this as well, which I'll probably do now. Let's do that. Easier said than done when their legs bend in the middle. Enough places? Stick these pieces in. So we'll stick these into the middle. There they all are celebrating, and then if we want the fire, we can just turn the light on, and you can see the fire lights up quite cool. That's just that mechanism around the back. If you missed it, we've got this mechanism here, and this one actually then rotates the flames. So if I press that, then you can in theory then just move the, kind of see it on the camera, you can move the flame across to give us that effect. And then up the top here we've got the Santa Claus, which you can take off there, and you can reveal the Santa Claus figure there. Of course you can probably position this way round as well, so you've got access to Father Christmas. I quite like it this way round. And then it just closes up. And of course on the put that one in first. And of course on the top we've got the pop bus as well, and then we've got the Zobo, the robot as well, and a nice Christmas wreath with all the stockings available as well. So that's the end of the set. I don't think there's anything else to mention apart from the in 2023 they've got a picture here of the people to look out for in the autumn. So you've got, well actually next year, not in autumn, We've actually got one of them called Autumn. You've got Ollie, so you've got some boys in this one this time. Paisley, Leanne, Alia, Leo, Nova and Zach. And that'll be the new set. So there's more of them coming this time. Which is it 8 actually? There is 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so that's what the 8 stockings are for. Giving us a nod to the next wave of Friends figures that are coming. So hopefully you enjoyed this build. If you did, do hit that like button so more people get to see it. And if you've not joined the channel already, do hit that subscribe button. There are other Lego Staff Christmas gifts as well that I've built, so if you're interested to see what any of those look like, we have built the Nutcracker, the Technic Education automated set and the Ninjago Christmas set last year, so if you want to check those out, feel free to go back to the main character. So this is where we've ended up, and I'll just put the fire on so you can see kind of it lit up there, and then you've got these openings up here as well, which is quite cool. You can join me on the 27th, so in a couple of days, or a bit longer than a couple of days, but in about 3 days time, we'll be kicking off the Eiffel Tower build as well. So of course that's the largest in terms of height Lego set that's been produced. It's got 10,001 pieces, so it's going to be quite a few streams. If you remember last year, Titanic probably took us about 6 streams, and that was 9,000 and something pieces. So it's probably going to take us 6 or 7 streams to get the Eiffel Tower complete, would be my guess. So if you wanted to join us for the kickoff of that, join in at 2 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time on the 27th, and we're going to kick that build off, and you can check out what that looks like. And whatever you're doing for Christmas and for tomorrow for Christmas Day, enjoy yourself, stay safe, and join me on the 27th. Merry Christmas.